the paint won't wash off. So today I'm here to prove it with my customer's order.
Artwork is a blessing to me because I've met a lot of people. My artwork have really connected me with my landlady, sold the building a month after I packed into the studio. My name is Damilola Demilade. About my art, I did not learn my art. It's just something in me. Like, I love doing art since I was in primary school. So I told my daddy I want to study art, but my aunt and uncles, they were not pleased with it. But I just had to cry to my daddy's neck that I wanted to study art. So when I was done with my SS3, I went to teach for a while. Then I went to my auntie's place to learn makeup. I learned it before I entered into Polybado. And that makeup, I've been doing the makeup over time until I opened a studio and my landlady sold the building a month after I packed into the studio. So when she sold the building, I had to start afresh because all the money I saved up went off because nobody could fight for me. So I could not even continue with the makeup because I have invested all my money on the studio, like tiling the studio, furnishing the studio. So the only thing I was left with was my art. I started with making portraits from drawing people, delivering it to them, and people were really turning up for me then. And I felt like instead of going back to this your makeup, just stay with your artwork. So that's how I started. I started from drawing, then I went on YouTube. I learned more. I started painting. Then people started sending me artworks like me blinking on pouches, cups. So I just went on YouTube to learn a bit more about it. Then that's how I started. I have different aspects: the frame aspect, the fabric aspect, and for the frame, I introduced one that is transparent frame where you can see the other side of the frame. It's transparent with the picture. And I say that many people already know my concept and they are doing it already, and is making that art depreciate. So I'm thinking of coming with doing a crystal frame, which is also going to be transparent, which I'll be using stone to make a portrait for someone on a transparent frame. And the other one is painting on sneakers. That are for artists, so they can wear their browns around, wear their browns to be on their sneakers, their wears, and anything they want it to be on. I can do a craft on it for them. Let me say my artwork is a blessing to me because I've met a lot of people. My artwork have really connected me with people over, like people abroad. I've delivered my work to different countries. Unlike my makeup was just about people around me, the student around me. But my heart has really made me meet a lot of people from France, Dubai in particular, UK, and Sierra Leone with Ghana. I have different clients with my issues with them, but the most challenging client I ever had was a guy that asked me to make a portrait for his girlfriend. She has forehead and she was on shuku. So he was telling me that he does not want her forehead to show. He wants me, like, I should change the hairstyle of his girlfriend. And I was like, okay. I went to look for an app, and that app actually helped me in changing the girlfriend's hairstyle. So when I was done drawing the portrait, the hairstyle was actually covering half of her face, and delivering it to him, because it was a kind of big portrait for me then. Delivering it to him, he said his girlfriend was not looking like his girlfriend, that he does not want that portrait. And all I would do was to cry, because I just sat down in front of the portrait that midnight, because I enjoyed drawing in the midnight. I just I sat in front of the portrait and I was crying because I don't know what to do. I don't know where to clean. I was telling you should have allowed me leave that shuko on her head. It was like, it does not notice how it will turn out. I don't even know what to do. Okay. Then, because my boyfriend was actually with me that night, I was showing him that, please, is he not looking alike? He said he's looking alike now. He now told me to snap that same work, that I should not touch it though. I should snap it again and send it to the client. I did same thing and he was like, it's better now. And I was like, I did not touch this. I did not touch this portrait. I was like, okay. So my boyfriend sat down with me. He studied the portrait and he studied what was on it, and he told me, slap this thing again to this guy. So I now changed my position. I took the picture again. It was not like, yes, this is his girlfriend. And that was it. And then my artwork is actually bringing more money than my makeup. And the reason why I will say that is because we are much in the makeup field, and that's a very big competition. When she sold her building, I was down because a makeup requires you having a studio. And when she took the studio from me, the only thing I could do in my room was to draw. And that does not acquire people coming over. The only thing is that I do my art in my room, then deliver it to them. I feel it's more comfortable for me. I was born in Alakpere, K2, but I grew up in Agbado. I also schooled in Alakpere before moving to Agbado. But let me say that I know more of myself in Agbado. I still went to my primary school and I also did my secondary school in Agbado. But when I was in GS1, my daddy took me to Abuja. So I went to school in Abuja, FGGC Buhari, Federal Government Girls College. Then I went to Trinity for my GS3 in Abeokuta. Then I moved back to my family's place where I did my SS1 and 2 because I did not do SS3. I only went to lesson. I'm in Poly Ibadan and I'm done.